I know, right? The gorillas are the shit, by the way. To anyone that ever gonna watch this, they're amazing. Demon Days album.
What's your favorite type of gorilla though? Like you more of a silverback?
I am a silverback kind of gorilla guy. Especially because of the movie. What was that? Congo.
Oh, bro.
Congo.
Remember when
Motherfucking gorillas palming motherfuckers' heads and throwing it like a football.
Yeah, because he threw that brain or some shit.
It was
right?
a brain. That's right. Yeah, that's what it was. Oh my god, that was a fucking
that was
freaky
nightmare
movie.
fuel.
Yeah, I was scared. Shout out to Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell in there?
Yeah, I think he was for. Wait, was he? I feel like yes, he
making
was.
shit
No,
up.
he had to have been in that for a minute at least.
Lying to me.
For like, I think he was like their like guide or something. Bruce Campbell's a fucking
Yeah, he's like 17, right?
man. It's legal next year, Jake.
I get over this.
What are you gonna do, huh?
That doesn't apply to this at all. But.
No. You know, this is coming out. We're out of Michigan, based out of Michigan. And Bruce Campbell, he's from Michigan, so it's like we just gotta find out where he is. Like, just show up at his doorstep one day.
We could just call the podcast the Bruce Campbell Hour.
The Bruce Campbell Hour,
and we'd never talk about him ever again.
We don't talk about him.
We
that's
make
the whole
this one a
thing.
reference. We stop.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I was doing I took a Brazilian jiu-jitsu class on Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
And that was a ton of fun, man.
That's that's engaging.
Dude, you're telling me I was so fucking sore afterwards. Everywhere. Like the
titty muscles?
No, not quite those, but like the very small muscles around like your ribs and stuff.
Oh, those
everywhere.
Those suck because there's no fucking meat there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like that's a deep sore right there.
Yeah. It just sucks. It's a bit expensive. So I did the one free class and like I was talking to Julia about it and she's like, look, I don't want to get in your way. Like, you know, I'll support you if this is really what you want to do. But like, that's a pretty big number. Yeah. And I don't feel super comfortable. So like, if you want to do that, that's fine. But like, maybe we should go ahead and rethink some things and change timetables, like about the house, starting a family. And I'm like, I mean, like, I need to do this. Like, I need to get back into martial arts, you know? Like, yeah. Like, you know, you with music. Like, that's what you need to do.
Absolutely.
That's breathing for you.
Yeah. No,
this
really.
Is breathing for me.
Yeah.
You know?
But it's good that you know that, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I feel like there's people that don't know that thing about themselves. Like, what allows me to breathe?
Right. Well, and it's funny because, like, when I got baptized, you know, you choose your patron saint and all that. Well, I mean, since I'm an adult, you choose your patron saint and all that jazz. And I chose Jacob in part because Jake and all that sort of thing. Yeah. But also, he wrestles with God, right? So he's martial arts and stuff like that. So yeah. But I mean, I want a family. Yeah. You know, want a house and everything. So I'm like, yeah, no, that's what I want. Like, more than anything. So put that on hold. Yeah. And not to mention, like, if I can't afford that now, then you know, she's got a point about like, well, what are things going to look like down the road and stuff. So now I have, like, I'm going ahead and, you know, making sure, like, retool my schedule to go ahead and fit in more work shit. Yeah. To go ahead and get, like, certifications and stuff like that. So I could go ahead and use that to get more money and all that jazz so that I don't have to go ahead and pick and choose, you know, and stuff. So I look at it as a blessing and everything, but man, got off those mats and was breathing so heavy. Yeah. I had a big 300-pound guy I was rolling with, too.
So you're just constantly just trying to torque this guy the other direction.
It was funny, too, because, like, I go ahead and I grab his lapel on his elbow, and we're sort of, like, pushing each other and everything, and he was putting his weight into me, and he was just a white belt. It was, like, his 4th, 6th class, something like that. So he was new to it all. But he's putting all this weight into me and I'm like, I'm not moving. And I was able to go into that rock mode, man. And he wasn't pushing me around. Damn. But yeah, but like I wanted to go ahead because, you know, you feel so much pressure and it's like, okay, well, I don't have to do anything. All I got to do is do this and use your energy against you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stuff, but that wasn't what we were working on, like in the class and like drilling. So I'm like, I'm not gonna be a dick, right? Especially like my first time here.
Yeah.
And that's rude. You know, he's got a whole gi on, so it's easy to grab onto. I'm wearing
Yeah.
a fucking t-shirt,
Right.
you know, so I was like, what's he grabbing onto? You know, so it's
Exactly.
like an unfair advantage. Yes, but so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of doing free classes, I did a free class of fencing with Russell.
No way. Why didn't you tell me? Could I have joined in?
Huh? I mean, possibly, yeah. I think he still does it. I don't know. He does a lot of rock climbing right now.
Is it
so.
Kevin?
Huh?
Was this a free lesson with Kevin?
No, it was
You had a free fencing class. You went to Kevin's basement. And you guys had a couple of fucking
I had a paint,
lightsabers.
Yeah, I had a paint stick. No, but dude, wow, is that shit engage your quad? Dude, you're just always in like a
ready.
Yeah,
ready to snap.
yeah, just like legs bent, dude, and
like in a back stance.
Yeah, like a chuchum sogi. Is it?
Oh wait, like a horse riding stance?
Yeah, kind of like you know what I mean?
okay.
But like I mean that was like we did a lot of exercises with that. Doing different heights of being there, holding it for like 10 fucking minutes, like just strengthening, and it was like you don't realize how fucking weak your shit is until you do that, you know?
Right, and we used to do that shit all the
dying.
time when we were kids, you know?
All the time.
So now as like we're older and we're oh yeah, I remember I could go ahead and do that, and it's like, wait, I used to make people hold this position for like 5 minutes while talking?
Right, we'll talk about some bullshit too in class. Yep.
Yeah.
Man.
Good old times.
Taekwondo. Yeah, I'd like to get back into martial arts too. That's one thing. Like if I had time,
a
little more time, and like I don't know, things were a little more ordered. It would, yeah, definitely. That would be one thing I'd like to get back into.
Art?
Just, huh?
What art?
I don't.
Would you want to get back into Taekwondo or?
Well, I think I don't know. Taekwondo, I think I would like to get back into, but I would definitely want to get into other stuff along with it. So, I mean, I wouldn't be able to juggle too. So it'd probably be something else if I did go back to something. But I don't know. Like I would like to. Yeah, grappling and shit would be I would love.
Yeah.
I have a thing just because it's really applicable. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine
people that aren't adapted to like fighting off someone grappling you. That is really adapted to grappling you. You're fucked. You're a spider. You're a fruit fly to a spider. You know what I mean? It's over. But yeah.
With at least with the way my knees are now, I can't imagine throwing like an actual kick. I threw a kick at the house about knee height, and I put some like pepper behind it.
Yeah,
I regretted that,
dude. It's
I had to sit down. I was like, that something twisted.
And that was something I was like trying to I was thinking about like a few weeks ago about the getting back into martial arts because as much as I want to too, I'm like, well, Taekwondo, I'm like, you're snapping your leg, dude, like you're just kicking, you know, like my hips, my back, and my back issues. I'm like, dude, I can't afford to fucking throw that out right now. And there's a lot of twisting and all this stuff, and it's like,
I mean, but that's gonna be any martial.
Well, I mean, I know, and I know
you really
it's
need
gonna
to like
be
work
there.
on strengthening that, you know.
Yeah, exactly. I should, but yeah, like I don't know, like my knees all fucky. This left one, so I'm like, I couldn't even imagine putting my weight on that and twisting on it and kicking. You know what I mean? Like, dude, I feel like it wouldn't be the same like I was back then. Like,
right?
You know, just teen and not fucking just invincible. You know?
Oh yeah,
but
yeah, but like a part of it's also because like I know that like the ligaments and shit in my knees are all fucked. The meniscus is like shredded.
Oh, you fucked it up a couple years ago, didn't you?
Yeah.
How did that happen? Wait, was this with Mike Jack and all them?
No.
Okay.
The first time it happened, I was laying on my floor because I was single and stuff, and I was like, I'm just sleeping on the floor. Yeah, and kind of like that shit's kind of beautiful, man. That's underrated. If you don't have to sleep on a bed, spend a week on the floor.
Yeah. You'll appreciate that bed when you go back tenfold too. When you go back to
but like also like all the space, like there's so much room for activities.
Yeah, keep rolling.
Yeah, because I mean, like I would just I had like a thick blanket that I would just put down and lay on top of that. So wake up in the morning, fold that, throw it in the corner. Like I got an empty room.
Right.
But like I was laying there on the floor, and I'll go ahead and take my foot and like bring it up like this, or like bring my heel
I
to
know.
my asshole.
I remember you doing
And it'll
this.
pop my knee, and sometimes, like, depending on my ankle,
your
it'll pop
heel
my
to your
ankle.
asshole.
Yeah. Stimulate the perineum with your heel. You could also do that while you're
That's
at
the
work, by the
magic.
way. And when you're sitting at your desk, just kick your shoes off, sit on your heel, and use that to stimulate yourself a little bit.
That should be the
Probably
secret word
works
of this
better.
episode is perineum.
Probably works better for females. You know, you could probably like dig that heel into the clitoris a bit.
Yeah.
But I mean, just make sure that you
That
got
heel
clean
to clit
socks.
stimulation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clean sock.
Yeah.
Don't get a UTI here, ladies.
Yeah. Don't give yourself like some fungus.
Right.
But I went ahead and popped my left leg. It was A-okay. I mean, I've done this a million times.
Yeah.
Popped my right knee, and my whole
Jake, did it hurt?
no, it actually felt good, and that was like a mini orgasm that happened. I was like, and then like
that's a really bad spot to have pain coming from, buddy.
Yeah, then I just had
That's
oatmeal in my drawers.
Had some thick, clumpy fucking draws.
Wait, yours isn't like that? Does it have that consistency, like some porridge? But yeah, so below my knee, sort of just like here's my the above the knee. Let's say like this is the knee joint. This is lower. This is above. It just sort of went like, yeah.
Oh no.
And yeah, so
straighten my leg outside. What happened to me?
I can't remember if that's the MCL or the ACL that's on the inside of the knee, but I'm pretty sure like that sort of snapped.
Oh, and did you went to the doctors? No, he didn't.
No, hold on, shut the fuck up. Because I'm like, all right, well, you know, let's go ahead and rest it and take it easy.
Take some Aleve.
I think I was doing it. I think I was doing a keto at the time, so I took some baby Tylenol, or baby aspirin. You know,
it gets good for your heart.
It is, you know, if you know that heart health. But then it got better, feeling fine, and then that's when I went to show off, and I was laying on the ground, and I went to do that kick up to my feet. I landed it,
and that's really all that matters.
Yeah, but my right foot was definitely like I didn't like my feet weren't parallel to each other. At least the right foot, if not both, were outwards, and that put that like side, that lateral stress on the knee. And your knees aren't designed like it's supposed to bend, you know, this way.
Yeah, not that bullshit.
Yeah, and it just put too much pressure on that, and I instantly felt again and stuff. So yeah,
I don't want to get me grossed out.
Yeah, but yeah, and like lately it's sort of been in a bit of a rut. So I don't know. I've been
a rut, like just like it's been achy.
Well, I could feel like it's just not quite in place.
Yeah.
And stuff, because like I should be able to pop it. Like for example, I can't go ahead and just like sit on my heels right now. Like I have to, for one, like really ease into it.
Yeah.
I usually take a foam roller, like a foam roller, and sort of put it on top of my heels, and like I'll sit on that so it gives me a little like better angle.
Right. Yeah.
And stuff.
You
and
still
like,
get a stretch,
I'll
but
hear all sorts of crunchiness.
Oh no!
It sounds like Rice Krispie treats,
dude. That's so fucked up.
Yeah, I mean that's just my life. That's just every day, bro.
Normal shit.
Yeah. So that's why I was interested in getting more into Brazilian jiu-jitsu, but I was actually really wanting to get into judo, much more like with the throws and all that jazz.
Yeah.
You watch some of those videos, man. Those guys, like, it's so funny because, like, especially like when they're warming up and practicing, they're just like, shoop, and like spinning really quick and everything, and like rocketing their hips. It's very wild. But I can't find like anything that looked like a legit, real, good, like judo dojo. Yeah. So jiu-jitsu evolved out of judo. So I'm like,
you should just go straight to capoeira and just start fucking just break dance fighting.
Well, do you think I have that sort of strength?
Just look like Eddie Gordo on the street, Tekken.
Well, and there's been a number of like MMA fighters who incorporate quite a bit of capoeira into their fighting style and everything, and that shit's wild. Like,
Yeah.
whew, you get hit with that.
Some psych
kick.
outs.
Yeah, man. Well, and especially like the spinning heel kicks, like the hook kicks.
Yep.
Man.
And they're reaching down and like, or you know what I mean? They're just like, all that weight that goes behind that. It's just a pendulum. Just whip your fucking face.
And that shit like terrifies the shit out of me.
Yeah.
Like, it makes me laugh. Like, you can't headbutt, for example, in the UFC. You also can't go ahead and bring an elbow down like that
on top of their head, right? Yeah.
Doesn't matter where. If they're laying, like, for example, if they're laying on the ground, you can't go like that on their face.
What?
Yeah. It's the 12 to 6 rule. But the funny thing is that
they have another rule like 4:45. Like, let's get on. What are we doing with time here, people?
But the funny thing is that, like, you could change the angle. Like, what's the difference between this and this? Nothing.
Yeah. No.
Nothing.
No.
At all.
Yeah.
But you can do that. That's fine. Also,
that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, if you're at a different angle and you're leaning forward, you can do that. You can still do the same motion and everything.
So many little technicalities that they pepper along the sport.
It was because, if I remember correctly, it was because like a lot of the guys on the sports commission had like seen martial art guys going ahead and breaking bricks like that. And they're like, oh my God, if you can break all these bricks like that, then what can you do to a human being's skull?
That's so... Yeah. But like, dude, the name of the game is fighting.
Yeah.
You're ultimate. You're trying to be an ultimate fighter.
Yeah. But I could grab your head and I could pull it into my knee.
Into my knee, but I can't fucking just drop an elbow on your face when you're on the ground.
I could go ahead and
but I can do it like you said on this fucking position. Like going that way.
Yeah, I could spin and with the force of 1,000 winds, go ahead and take my heel and just rip your jaw off.
I can do that. Crouching Tiger of you.
Well, I mean, spinning heel kick, deserves no less.
No, yeah.
But
no, yeah.
Like,
I mean, take your head off shit. Yeah, like
you hit someone in the temple. What sort of shit's that gonna do? And you don't have that sort of control neither.
No,
because you're going blind. He's moving.
Yeah.
And that like worries me. Whenever I see people throwing those moves, I'm like, stop.
Right.
Have some compassion. Do you want hit with that? No. Like whenever we would train with it, like, and use it in tournaments, in Taekwondo, we were more slapping with the bottom of the foot. And, like trying to get more like the toes instead of the heel.
Yeah, pointing the feet.
But motherfuckers wild out here.
Yeah. Did you watch the Conor McGregor fight?
After the fact, yeah.
Okay. 40 seconds.
Yeah, that's wild. And Stephen A. Smith getting his ass roasted for his comments.
What was his comments about it?
Afterwards, he was sitting there talking about how Conor didn't impress him, about how we learned nothing about Conor at all, about how
he took a really good fighter, Donald Cowboy Cerrone, out in 40 seconds. He's a good fighter. He was able to do that.
Right. Well, but he's like, he was saying some shit about Cowboy too, about how like Cowboy quit, about how Cowboy he can't handle the pressure of the big lights and everything. And it's like, sure, this was like Cowboy's first pay-per-view.
Yeah.
But like I don't actually know how much, like, I don't know enough about Cowboy's history of big fights.
Neither do I.
And if he does sort of like allow that pressure to get to him,
yeah,
I can't imagine. So he's gotten the most wins in UFC history.
Donald, he does?
Yeah.
Really? How many wins does he have?
I don't know, a shit ton.
Fuck.
He's been doing it for a minute.
Yeah.
And stuff. So and then the video came out later on of Stephen A. Smith's boxing practice. Bro, you are so rigid and you're going to go ahead and talk shit about anything. And I mean, and it's not a game.
Yeah.
This isn't basketball. This isn't football. It's not a game where if you're doing bad in the first quarter, you could pick it up later.
Right.
This is a fight. We don't even call it a game.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Exactly.
All it takes is one strike.
Yep.
for anyone.
Yeah.
Whether it's Habib, Connor, Cowboy, doesn't matter who the fuck you are. It takes one perfect strike and you're done.
Yeah.
And I would have never expected those shoulder strikes from Connor.
Dude, that was awesome as fuck, by the way.
Yeah.
Dude, he got him with like 3, and it was funny because like you look at Donald, like Cowboy's face, he was kind of like shocked, almost like didn't see it coming. Like he's using his shoulder as a fucking fist.
And broke my orbital bone?
Dude.
Like, that'll fuck you up. And then he got caught with a good kick. And then
that kick rocked his jaw because that's when he went down, and you
saw his jaw move.
Yeah, and he went straight to like that fetal, and I was like, oh, he got him good because he just had to he was just trying to get back on it, get the stars out of his eyes.
Yeah, and Smith was saying shit about like, how wild it is that Connor went ahead and took him out with a kick. He's not a kicker. Bitch, have you seen his fights? Like, he might not be knocking everyone out with kicks and stuff, but he's throwing them plenty.
Oh, yeah.
He's letting those feet fly.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the internet, Twitter's been roasting him. And then Joe went ahead and made some comments on his latest MMA companion, which Smith went ahead and took, he had a lot of issue with. So he posted a video on Twitter,
started the whole thing,
and stuff, and it's like, go the fuck home. Nobody cares about you.
Yeah,
like you're not good for the sport.
Yeah,
you're just some ESPN guy, and they had to fill a seat. Nobody cares about you. Go home.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, but that is wild. 40 seconds.
Yeah. And the Holly Holmes fight was one I was really stoked about because I've seen her fight before, and I've seen some pretty good fights. But that one was like, I was so bored. For 3 fucking rounds, they were clinched up like against the cage. Not even just clinched up where they're like throwing like against the cage. So it was so boring. I was like, man, it's crazy how like a fight could, you think, how could a fight can be boring? That's how a fight can be boring.
I mean, that's just very exhausting, and it is a lot of work in that clinch.
Yeah.
But yeah, like being on the ground and trying to work the ground is, and people who don't know shit about grappling going ahead and being bored, that's one thing.
Right.
But when you're standing up against the cage and it's boring, like that, there's definitely times where, the ref should be standing, like
there should have been at least a couple
them.
calls like, guys or ladies, come on, like fucking fight. You know what I mean?
Stop using that gendered language, by the way.
Yeah, come on, guys. Get a red flag from OSHA.
OSHA's gonna go ahead.
Like, damn, they're here too.
Everywhere,
bro. OSHA. We need a red flag to just drop in every time we say something. Hit a button, it just falls in the camera. Fucking OSHA got us today.
We'll do it in post-production.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Because of OSHA red flags.
Yellow
just
cards
like rise
and
up.
Do you have to do a lot of like OSHA shit with like your work, like safety classes and shit?
Yeah, I mean initially a little bit.
So is red flag the term that they use?
No, not at all.
Okay, because you just threw that out there, and I'm like, I'm still confused about it. Like, you could have easily said yellow cards,
right,
and stuff. And so I was like, I don't know, maybe red flag is like,
no, I barely passed. No, Jake, in high school, in 8th grade, I failed the male. But in 8th grade, middle school, okay, I failed the male anatomy part, but I aced the fucking female anatomy, and my teacher gave me the fucking most like, what the fuck, Justin? Didn't have it.
Well, I mean, that's what matters, though, right?
Yeah.
You know what matters.
Yeah, I know how their shit works. I got it. Mine, still don't know.
Yeah.
I just know if you don't wash it, it smells like mayonnaise after a while.
Fucking mayonnaise?
Just wanted to say something gross.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, like,
no, I've never had my shit smell like Hellman's. That's gross.
That's fucking depression.
Really gross. Like, man,
you need some Thousand
Yo, dog, you ever not wash your shit and it smells like sandwich spread?
For what?
Nope.
You mean mayonnaise? Get out of here with that fucking bullshit talk.
By the way,
sandwich spread.
Hellman, like mayonnaise over fucking Miracle Whip. Thank you. Dad sometimes gets fucking like Miracle Whip, and he's like, "Oh, it don't taste like that." I'm like, Dad, because you got the. It's not mayonnaise, but it is. No, it's Miracle Whip.
Yeah, whip.
It's not mayonnaise. Go get the Hellman's with that Plotchman's mustard.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a Hellman sponsorship.
Yeah, or
Verner's,
Plotchman's.
yeah.
Verner's. Let's get local.
Oh yeah,
Better made. Coming for you, bitch. That'd be great. Better made chips.
I've found like an interesting sort of I don't even like pattern where a lot of black folks I know
Uh-huh.
are all about Miracle Whip,
Really?
and the white folks I know all about the mayonnaise.
Wow. I didn't know we had a little
But
divide going.
what did we grow up with? Miracle Whip.
Yes, we did.
You know, I remember like
Yes, because I
having-
remember hating mayonnaise, and then one day it changed, and it was like, oh, it's because the product changed.
Right.
It was something different.
I'm no longer being fed shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, my parents actually care about me for once. But a lot of the black folks like I've talked to, like they grew up on Hellman's and stuff, and they're all about Miracle Whip. And then vice versa with the white folks.
Wow.
Stuff. So I think it's like kind of like a rebellious spirit that we
Right,
hold on to. Like,
yeah.
fuck you, mom and dad. I'm gonna do it on my own. I'm gonna get the Hellman's.
I'm gonna get the other shit you don't always get, because
Yeah.
that's better, and you didn't treat me right.
Yeah.
I know it's right. Yeah. Miracle of the boo.
Oh man.
For real though. Oof.
Though it was funny, Julia and I, we made some burgers. So we were sitting there on the couch. Like,
Pronounce it right, burgers. Dude, we're gonna talk on the podcast. I don't want to hear any fucking words being mispronounced, like burgers.
No, you're
Going
right.
forward, burgers.
I apologize, all the Germans out there listening right now. Kraut suckers.
They said what? How are they pronouncing it?
Yeah, so we were sitting there and trying to figure out what we wanted for dinner. And I'm like, well, whatever you're in the mood for, babe. Like, you know, we could do whatever. You know, we could go ahead and do whatever. I'm just saying the same thing over and over. But so I went on my Twitter, and like Friday night, I think it was Friday night, I was really yeah. Because Friday is a fasting day, so I was like, babe, I don't know why, but I'm really craving a fucking bacon cheeseburger right now. Not gonna have it, but boy, am I craving it. So I just randomly tweeted that because my Twitter is a whole bunch of garbage.
Mine is bad. I don't even touch it.
I was gonna say, like,
I haven't touched it.
I was like, yeah, you don't post anything on
No,
there,
it's
so.
been like 2 years.
Yeah, you mess. But so I you know, I randomly went on my Twitter and I saw that tweet. I'm like, oh, babe, I'm not really in the mood for a bacon cheeseburger necessarily. I'm not in the mood for it.
Burger,
But,
dude.
burger.
It's you're gonna have a hell of a time in post editing these fucking words to burgers. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get better, but
damn it.
yeah. So
We were almost there.
yeah. So
That's okay.
So
Burgers,
I was like,
yep.
I was like, babe, I'm not necessarily in the mood for burgers right now.
Just wanted to hear you say it.
but yeah, so I was like, but like, how does that sound to you? Because like, I'm not mad about it. Like, we could do this. And she's like, yeah, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah, let's fucking do it.
So, you know, we already have onion at the house. We already got everything. And she was like, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and make some fried pickle chips too. And shit. So we're fuck yeah. All we needed,
fried pickle chips, so good,
dude. And she made some good ones.
Ooh.
She's the truth. Shout out to Julia. But
one love.
love you, baby. So we go to Meyer. All we needed was like buns, burgers.
Yeah.
We had everything else. Yeah, we're making everything up. And then she was gonna make some sauce for like some dipping sauce for the pickle chips, the fried pickles. And she's looking throughout there and she's like, wait, do we not have any real like regular mayonnaise? I'm like, shit, I don't know. Like, dude, I thought we did. We didn't. We don't have Miracle Whip. We don't have any Hellman's. All we had was Vegan A's that I had picked up during the fast.
Vegan Ace?
Yeah.
vegan AIDS. That's all.
Yeah. A couple assistants that
They
are vegans.
bottle that shit
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Like you need a little bit of help right now
Look,
from a
I know a
vegan?
couple of vegans. They got, hey, a little stroke of bad luck. They got AIDS. I got it bottled. You want some vegan AIDS?
See, I was thinking like aid as like a helper, and you're thinking
no, I'm
like
thinking like
death.
get you skinny quick. Not a good diet to take on.
No, you can't turn back from that diet.
Yeah, no.
It's a one-way road. But
it's a long and dark road to
I
go
can only
down.
imagine Philadelphia. But but yeah, that's all we had. So we just made it work with that, and vegan A's ain't bad, you know. But I wouldn't suggest it if you don't have to. Like, if you're not observing Lent, there's no point to it.
Yeah,
but yeah,
I like
because there's
mayonnaise.
eggs in there.
I like mayonnaise, the one they have with like olive oil.
Ooh,
super
okay.
good. It's super good. It's
I don't know
my
if
favorite.
I've had it.
Yeah,
I love adding.
you don't need a lot either. That's the best part. Just a little bit goes a long way with that.
On my burgers. Fuck. Burgers. On my burgers.
Wow. Just we're gonna have, I want numbers to pop up. Like 3.
But I can't remember the last time I put ketchup on a burger. I can't.
See,
I just been putting like mayonnaise, sriracha, maybe some mustard.
ooh, sriracha's good.
No.
Now, if I do I never do ketchup alone. You can't.
No.
It's got to go in with a partner, and that partner is mustard. Because you gotta offset
and
the
yellow,
sweet with
red
the
and
sour.
yellow.
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
And then the mayonnaise is a great base.
Oh yeah.
It's just good battlefield for the soldiers to find out which is your ketchup and mayonnaise
You
mustard.
got your Captain
Jesus,
Ketchup, and you got Colonel Mustard over here.
Colonel Mustard, Captain Ketchup, and Colonel Mustard.
Uh,
Oh god, but yeah, that's how I like my burgers. I don't know, lettuce, tomato.
You put lettuce on your shit and
Yeah.
tomato?
Oh, lettuce,
You
tomato,
are
onion.
bougie as fuck, you bitch.
You don't like what? You don't put lettuce or tomato on yours?
No. If I want,
Wow, I didn't know this was a big fucking thing.
it is a huge
I thought-
fucking deal. Fuck you and your
Okay.
glasses.
All right.
But-
let's see how do you prepare your burger? What do you put on it? Oh, I put condiments and. All right, don't touch my shit. I'm moving all my
Fuck
shit
your
over
shit.
here.
You can't even reach them
Now I
now.
can't even reach them. Now I got to wait till the end.
So
of
here's
this.
what I do. I usually don't put like raw onion on mine. I'll saute some onions up and
Salt. Hey.
so it's usually like me sauteing some white onion and some mushrooms.
Mhm.
Either like baby bellas or some criminy mushrooms, and yeah. So I'm putting the mayonnaise on the bottom typically. Drizzle some sriracha, burger, cheese. Then going ahead and if we got bacon, throwing the bacon on top of there. Throwing the sauteed mushrooms and onion on top of there. Sometimes if I'm being super extra, pickle chips. But they got to be the sweet and spice, Dave, like Famous Dave's sweet and spicy. That's my
Those are
shit.
good. Famous Dave's has some fucking awesome barbecue sauce, dude.
I don't think I've had their barbecue sauce, which
I've
is
only had.
hilarious.
I know,
to
and
me.
it was forever since I did. Like, it was like 2 years ago. It came into it. The Devil's Spit is like the spicier.
Well, they
kind.
got devil spit pickles
Super
too.
good. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, them bitches warm.
But shout out to
Famous
Pickle
Dave.
Barrel, aka Boneheads, because they got the best pickle chips in the fucking that I've had.
Mm-hmm.
I've gone. Blue Tractor's great. I went there. They have great food, great beer. But I've had the pickle chips, and it's nothing compares to that recipe they use at Boneheads.
You know, I gotta take Julia there. She ain't been there yet.
What?
Yeah.
She's got to.
Yep. Yeah, I gotta make that happen. I'm a horrible
some
husband.
Get some cornbread.
Ooh, beans and
Baby,
cornbread.
we got cornbread.
Beans and cornbread. You gonna eat that cornbread?
If not, I'll finish it.
But yeah, and then on the top bun,
Mhm.
I'm usually putting. I like that stone ground mustard.
That's
That's my shit, like the deli
It
mustard.
has like the little fucking fish eggs in it.
Yeah, like I
What
don't
is
even
that?
know what. It might be pepper.
Maybe
It might be
mustard
stones.
seed?
Yeah, or I guess mustard seeds makes sense too. A lot more sense than
stones.
putting rocks. In.
Why are these stones edible?
Yeah. Put that on the top, and that's it.
You don't you knock it back like a shot. Just like grape, you have grape poupon.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're gonna go ahead and fiddle with it and like take your sweet old time,
Mm.
you're making a mess. Like my shit's falling out of it, so I just.
Wait,
how are you eating yours?
You put the whole thing down your throat?
Yeah.
You fucking bald eagle? You just swallow things?
No screaming eagle shit.
Hey.
Shout out to Pops.
Shout out to Pops. There's a lot of shout outs on this episode. Shout out to Pops. Jesus.
Peter.
Peter. Wherever you're at, Peter.
You're putting how
look.
So
let's break it down.
My problem with lettuce is that you're not adding anything to the flavor.
You're not, but you're adding a very essential texture. You're adding a crunch. Just fresh crunch.
If I want a crunch in there, I'm going to go ahead and throw some chips on.
Or chips, and that's totally fine. If you don't have the lettuce, I don't blame you for putting the chips on, because the chips, they fill that role. But there's got to be a little crunch.
Tomato, also not adding any flavor. I'll just put ketchup.
Why the fuck wouldn't you put a tomato on? You don't like... dude, there's nothing better than a perfectly sliced, not too thick, not too thin, but just that perfect cut tomato. Oh my God. With the mayonnaise and everything, it's perfect.
I don't eat tomatoes unless I'm in Europe.
Mm-hmm.
That's my new motto.
Okay.
That's my bio on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram now.
Okay.
I don't eat tomatoes unless I'm in Europe. Yeah.
Oh wait, yeah. Didn't you? You know, real. I don't. Yeah, I was. Sorry.
Just say it.
English breakfast. I saw that they have like. Kevin and I were looking in like different like countries, like their like essential breakfast they have, you know. And the English breakfast, they had like, you know, beans and ham and all this shit. And then what was it you just said?
Tomatoes.
Europe? Yeah, it had like they would have like 2 slices of tomatoes.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, for breakfast.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I would totally be down. That actually sounds good, but it's like I would have never thought that that could be a breakfast thing until you see it be used as a breakfast item.
In the United States, our breakfast habits are an anomaly when you look at the world.
Yeah. Most
of the world, it is like leftovers from dinner.
Yeah.
You know, a lot more savory stuff. When I was in Europe, I don't know if you saw the picture of when I the first morning I was in Budapest. There's 3 different types of sausage.
Mm.
You know, there was like regular kolbas, and then there's Frühstück kolbas, which is a smoked sausage, and then there was I can't remember the name for it, but blood sausage, which like it's literally just like coagulated blood.
Yeah.
In a sausage casing.
We were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Dick joke. Low hanging fruit. Well,
it's often pretty sweet.
But yeah, there was that, and then there's some cucumber slices, some tomato, like diced up, not diced up, but like tomato wedges, and then a loaf of bread, and that was breakfast. You know, and you're going ahead and you're eating a bite of the sausage, and then you're eating some tomato, and then you're taking like the funny way how like Hungarians eat. You either get like a spoon or fork in your right hand, in your left hand you have a slice of bread, and it's like 1, 2, what?
Just it's like a filler in between. Yep.
Yeah, and I can't imagine how much bread. Like you got to be going through a loaf every other day.
Wow.
You know, which, I mean, nice thing about that is you don't have to get the bullshit that we eat that has like a shit ton of preservatives and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, because you're just smashing through it.
Right.
But yeah, you're not eating anything sweet, or anything like that. It's wild.
Man.
Their pies are also really wild. Like,
well, their bread, real quick before we go into the pies, their bread alone is like actual fucking bread. Yeah. I didn't realize I didn't know what bread was until you actually have like an artisan bread, it's like over there. That's just how bread is.
Yeah,
like
it's way more. This is how we've been doing it for hundreds of years.
Yes. Oh, it looks so good, dude. I see pictures. Bread makes your mouth fucking water. That's how good it looks. Yeah. You know, like, oh my God.
Yeah, and the tomatoes are like they were just so much sweeter and had like they were much heartier.
Yeah.
A lot more flavor, and feel like ours are just usually so watery and like flavorless, especially in comparison. But
you were talking about pies though.
oh yeah. Their pies, like they don't do the circle pies.
Triangles, fucking weirdos. Why would they do it
No,
that way?
trapezoid.
No. Oh, okay.
Yeah, sometimes you might see a rhombus if you're, but that's usually like if you're at a French place.
Trapezoid pizza or pie. It's fucking
A
weird.
pizza pie. Yeah.
Pizza pie, same thing. Yeah.
But no, they do big like rectangle, like they just take a like a big baking pan sort of thing and layer it or whatever in there, just make it in there and bake it that way. I don't know why. I don't know if they don't. Maybe they don't believe in circles. But they get roundabouts. They got a shit ton of roundabouts. Yeah, so they gotta believe in circles to a certain degree.
Right. Yeah, they have some sort of tolerance for it.
Yeah, but like it's also like a traditionally Catholic country, so I don't know if like Catholics have like something about like circles in the kitchen. You know, like maybe that's a bad thing. I don't know. I gotta reach out to Pope Francis, ask him what he thinks about that.
Shout out to Pope Francis.
Yeah, Pachama Mama.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's just so many different little things over there that it's really wild.
Yeah.
When we're going back over there for Julia's cousin's wedding.
Yeah.
In June. And we're planning on going back again like a year or two after that probably. I'm probably gonna push for like 2 years and stuff, but I want to go ahead and like let the family know, like, hey, if you're interested, like you could come with us, buy your ticket and everything. Like, you gotta pay your own way and all that jazz, but like you don't have to worry about getting lost.
Yeah.
Got Julia who knows the language and everything, so you can move around, like feel comfortable there.
Right.
So we could go to Hungach, see, where great grandpa was baptized, and all that sort of thing. So
now you're talking about like the small little differences between like our country and theirs and all that. So with that in mind, do the horses speak with funny accents over there, or
no, not the horses?
Normal horse dialect.
No. The horses all the horses I encountered, which I didn't encounter any in Hungary. I just encountered them in Romania, and most of the time in the middle of the fucking road or in front of someone's carriage that they were pulling down the road, down the highway. So the horses all had American accents, which I found a little odd.
Yeah.
But the cows, they all had
Welsh.
very no. They had very thick German accents.
Now that's interesting.
Yeah, but when you think about the Austro-Hungarian Empire, so I think it was like the Austrians are a Germanic people, and stuff. So I think it was an influence from the Habsburgs, invading into Hungary a bit there. I mean
and that's how they got the influence.
I'm not
over
a
the
cobbler.
cows
I'm not a cobbler or anything, so like check your facts. But I'm pretty sure that's what happened.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
And a lot of Holstein cows over there.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Now does that's the thing. Like, are they only in Germany? These cows that have the?
Well, no, I mean they were
in Hungary. That's right. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, I mean like I didn't go to. I wasn't in Hungary and then all of a sudden jumped to Germany magically somehow just to talk to a cow.
I don't know what your journey was like over there. It seemed pretty magical in itself, so I didn't want to, I don't want to set the bar too low.
I appreciate you not assuming.
No, that's fine. Yeah. Right.
I mean, you usually assume, which makes an ass out of you and me.
It does, but it also makes it a lot of fun. Not really.
Yeah.
Usually, it's just...
I'm sure it does. Can we go back to your hickey?
Check it out. It's not a hickey.
Okay.
It's I think it's it started. I think it's from an ingrown hair, dude. Oh my god, my neck is terrible for that shit. Can we get a close up?
No, we don't. Actually, it's a good thing that you're sitting on that side.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'd have this huge fucking Mars on your neck.
Oh god, this fucking third eye.
Justin, that's not what Tool was talking about when they said open your third eye.
Gotta close that shit up, dude.
You open that third eye, you're getting pus. That's what's there.
You're getting an infection.
You're not no rainbow body.
No.
No rainbow crystal bodies here or
Nope.
anything like that.
Nice Tool reference.
You're welcome.
That was nice. I
Yeah.
like that. Still got to see them. You haven't seen them live
I'm
either,
okay
huh?
without seeing them.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, what the? Hold on. Dude, okay, a lot of my music influence I have now is because of what Jake here had borrowed from his alley friend back in the day. And so there's a lot of stuff. Tool was one of them. I would have imagined that you would like be itching to go see them live.
Yes and no.
Why?
I mean, I could have when they came. Like somebody offered, like someone had tickets.
Always goes, right?
Yes. Not the last time. Because they were here not too long ago, right?
Yeah, it was like last year, I think.
The time before that was the big thing because it was like it's been a decade since they've been here.
Mm.
A coworker of mine, he had a bunch of tickets and stuff, and he's like, "If you want a ticket, you can have one of my tickets. Like, I'll sell it to you."
Yeah.
And it was DTE, lawn seats for like $120. And I'm like, man, is he like ripping me off? And I look up and like, no, that was like just the going price.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, no, I'm not paying that sort of shit. And it's hilarious to me because like especially when you think about some of their older songs, like Hooker with a Penis and stuff like that, it's mocking that whole capitalistic system and all that jazz so much. And yet here you are, like it. A lot of I feel like a number of those songs, especially off of Inema, are mocking, people charging this much and paying all that sort of money and all that sort of thing, and so it almost seems like they're fucking with the fans, like it's a joke on you, that you're willing to go ahead and pay $120 to sit on grass to listen to us.
Yeah.
That seems like you're actually kind of mocking me.
Yeah.
If you think about like their sort of ethos and stuff.
Right.
I don't know, maybe that's just my own personal opinion.
Yeah.
But yeah, and there's no way in hell I'm going to go ahead and pay $100 to see anyone. I don't fucking care. I don't care if Jerry Garcia came back right now and and like was like, hey, show $100. Go fuck yourself. Like one night, I'm only back on this earthly plane for one.
Yeah, you're gonna be dead in 24 hours. What are you gonna do with my $100, Jerry Garcia? Go die again, you fuck.
Right. Eat some ice cream. Jesus. But,
eat some ice cream with Ben & Jerry's flavor. Yeah, you go back to being a Ben & Jerry's flavor.
Yeah. So I can't imagine valuing any sort of performer that much that would pay that much to go see. So I mean, and that's where that's at.
Yeah.
And not to mention, you know me, I don't like outdoor venues.
Yeah. The more intimate shows.
Yeah, and I don't like big crowds. I mean, no, that's not necessarily a deal breaker. Because like Rammstein was a big crowd, and that was a big arena and stuff. But
they're coming back, by the way.
Ooh, really?
There's like
to Detroit?
Not to Detroit. I think the closest that they're going is Chicago. But dude, I have to go. By the way,
you do.
I'm going, and I think
that's
Josh
a once in a lifetime.
No, yeah, absolutely. This is like they're on my top 3 right now. They're probably the number 1 band I have to see before I go.
I got you tickets for
gotta go.
Acid Mother's Temple too, by the way.
Did you? All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So you're straight
back on that. When is that one, by the way?
I can't remember. I think April.
And they're like shoegaze?
Just don't worry about it.
Right,
don't worry about
right.
it. You will be impressed with their skill. You will enjoy yourself. I know it 100%.
For sure.
Yeah. So just have faith.
Real quick.
Gotta have faith.
Real quick. How long have we been going so far? Do you know?
7 minutes. He just started recording.
Oh. Roughly an hour? Okay.
Yeah, man.
What is the name?
That's a good question.
Right, we'll have that part of it. Let them grow with us.
The name that me, Wazzy, and Mike went with was like no consensus because we had a spreadsheet of like 20 different names.
Uh
Go ahead, everybody rank them.
huh.
Everyone has all 5. Like we'll be one of like in the finals,
Yeah.
and not a single one and stuff. So I was like, fuck it, we're gonna be no consensus. We can't come to a consensus.
Yeah.
So that's what we ended up going with.
Nice.
I mean, less than nice.
Yeah. Right.
Out of necessity.
Let's just go with the podcast with no name.
For right now.
The whole yeah.
'Cause, I mean, like I said,
just as a
I
shoe.
get a shit ton of names. I'll go ahead and send your way.
Yeah. We'll
Stuff that
figure
we
something out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a name yet, guys, but we will one day. So when we do, we'll do that. I'll let you guys know so you guys know what to call us.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been this week's podcast. We're going to do another episode next week on Sunday, and we'll put it out whenever we get to it. But stay tuned and check us out in the future. Thanks, guys.
Peace.
Pisces.
You say Pisces?
Pisces.
More of a
Sagittarius. Capricorn.
It tolls for thee.